Hello there and welcome back. This is Matthew Boyle from LanguageCardGames.com, where we believe if you can play cards, you can learn languages. And today is going to be our second Language Card Games Cafe. Thank you so much for coming back to join me. If this isn't your first time, you can watch the last video. And this Language Card Games Cafe, what we're doing here is we're going to play this game together, and I'm going to help to coach you through a review of your target language, whatever language that may be. And this is something similar that I do with people when I go live or I coach them through my gamified coaching program, the Cardlanger Academy. Today I'm going to be practicing some Cantonese, so you might be interested to pick up a few Cantonese words, but you can use whatever language you want. All right, let's get into this. This is Language Guardians 2. And we were playing it last time at the cafe. Let's see what comes up today. So you've got a languages card. It's an earth card, which symbolizes nouns. Green is earth. I've got a green countries card. You've got a red countries card. This emphasizes sentences. You have to make a sentence. I've got an emergencies card. Black and white is the air element. That means I have to use an adjective and describe an emergency. You've got a wild card, survival, to say a survival phrase. We'll get into what that means a little bit later, I suppose. I've got a languages card, and you've got a green belongings card, and I've got a green transportations card. Sometimes I use the word elements. The games that I make are a little bit more fantasy based, so I like to use the word elements instead of colors. Green is earth, red is fire, black and white is air, blue is water, and so on. So this game functions similarly to Uno, if you know that. And the goal is to get rid of all your cards by saying a word in your target language and then matching them down by their color or their name. So let's get started. Let's see what you can do. All right, so you have, what are your choices here? This card is a water card, a blue card. You can put down a water card, which you don't have. You can put down a card with the same name, which you do have, or a wild card. You should probably save the wild card for later. So let's see if you can put this card down. This says, say the name of a belonging and put this card on a card with the same element or name. So, can you say the name of a belonging? Actually, I feel like in our last game together I seem to recall you had the sentence version of this card. So this should be easy for you now. A belonging might be a backpack or a book or a necklace, something like that. Okay, great. Let's put that card down. You can say your answers aloud, or you can type them into our comments section and I can reply to you there. So, on my turn, let's see. I guess I'll put down the countries card. Say the name of a country and put this card on a card with the same element or name. I will say Canada. That means Canada in Cantonese. Okay, back to you. So, again, I recommend you save that wild card until you really need it. Maybe you would like to put down this countries card. This is a card I'm pretty sure you had in the last game. So you could say the same thing as before, or if it's possible for you, you can mix things up and bring maybe a new country to put in your sentence. So use the name of a country in a sentence. maybe you could say, a very simple thing would be to say it like, I like Japan, or England is very cool, or Brazil is so fun. Okay, let's put that down. Back to me. I suppose I will play the languages card. Use the name of a language in a sentence. Okay. I will say, Này識唔識講英文? And that means, do you speak English in Cantonese? Actually, that's an example of what I would call a survival phrase. This card is all about survival phrases. So those are the types of things you need to say to be able to survive in your target language. Things like, could you say that again for me? Could you say it more slowly? Where's the police station? Where's the bus station? Help. All those kinds of words that let you survive when you're not really so good with your target language yet. What are the types of phrases that you need to learn first that kind of get you out of a lurch? Okay, back to you. So I suppose you'll play the languages card. Say the name of a language. Remember, Earth is green, and that means that color card emphasizes nouns. So can you say the name of a language in your target language? Okay, good job. I'm really enjoying playing this game with you today. And if you're enjoying it too, I hope you'll give this video a like and subscribe so you can find your way back. So it's my turn now. I'll play this transportation card. Say the name of a type of transportation. I will say Dixie. That means taxi in Cantonese. And now it's back to you. You're so lucky today because you have a wild card. A wild card you can put down on anything. So this is effectively going to allow you to win the game if you can say a survival phrase. As I mentioned before, these are the things that help you to understand what people are saying in your target language. This is maybe when you ask for clarification, ask for somebody to repeat, ask for somebody to slow down, ask what X means, ask what the word X means. So maybe you say, if you're not clear, what does this word mean in this language? So can you say a survival phrase in your target language? All right, fantastic. That means we can put this card down, and since you've put down all your cards, the game is finished and you've won the game. Congratulations. Now, if you had trouble with any of those, I'm going to recommend you watch this video again. Well, maybe you could go to look up a few of those words and then watch this video again. Or you could kind of use it as a homework and then come back and visit me again next time when we do the Language Card Games Cafe number 3. And definitely stop by languagecardgames.com and you can learn about the different versions of this game we have available. Of course, there's Language Guardians 1 and 2. Language Guardians 1 is printed right now it's printed in English, French, and Italian. But as you can see from this game, it doesn't really matter what language the cards are printed in. As long as you can understand the language the cards are printed in, then you can use them with your friends to study any target languages you want. And there's some print and play options too. So if you want, you can print them out, cut them out, and start playing right away. Actually, if you subscribe to the website, you'll get half of Language Guardians 1 for free. Alright, thank you so much for joining me today. I can't believe you beat me. And I'll see you back here next time at Language Card Games. Bye-bye for now.